What's going on, everybody? Matt here with Patriot Comics. Welcome to today's video. I'm here at my local comic book shop, Comic Relief in Toms River, New Jersey, and they're having a huge sale. They're doing all dollar bins. I can't wait to see what they have in there. I can't wait to find some good stuff because I know there's going to be some gems hidden in there. So I'm going to dive through. I'll try to get some footage while I'm in there, but as soon as we get home, we'll go through and see everything that I picked up today. All right, everybody, stay tuned. All right, so I'm home now, and I can't wait to show you everything I picked up. I got some great books at today's sale. My local comic book shop just acquired an enormous collection of hundreds of long boxes worth of comics, and he's offloading these in phases for only $1 a piece. So today was phase one. He had about 30 or so long boxes, and there were some great books in there. None of this was cherry-picked. There was some pretty cool keys in here. Nothing crazy, no Hulk 181s or anything like that, but some great books that are definitely worth more than $1. So everything was priced at $1, but he was also offering extra savings on top, where you could fill a short box for $100. And I filled this short box here to the brim. You can't fit one more book in there. I don't even know how many are in here, but typically a short box holds around 150 books. So we paid definitely less than $1 a piece for these books, and I found some hidden gems. I can't wait to show you everything I got, and also my local comic book shop, like I said, is doing this in phases, so there'll be more sales with even more books to dig through at $1 a piece, or less than $1. So pretty epic sale at my LCS. If you live in the Toms River area or central South Jersey area, definitely check them out. I'll leave a link down below. But let's see everything that I picked up today. I can't wait to show you what I got. All right, so we're going to move fast. I have a lot of books here. I ended up getting a total of 148 comics. That comes out to be 67 cents per book, which is incredible, and I can't wait to show you what I got. First off here, 2 copies that are nice near mint of Venom Lethal Protector number 2. Awesome cover, and a couple first appearances in there as well. Also got Venom Funeral Pyre issue number 1, cool foil cover. I saw these books. There was only a couple, and I figured I'd grab them because something was telling me that these covers would probably have a little bit of value. Unfortunately, this one is not a key of any sort, just has one of those classic swimsuit covers. But I found this one, and I had no idea what it was, but this is a Rex Lindsay cover, and this is a up to $60 book, and this is a nice high-grade copy. I can't believe the value on this book here. That is insane. All right, keep going. We have Wolverine and Punisher, a little series here, all near mint copies. We have issue number 1 of 3, issue number 2, and issue number 3 of 3. So the nice little mini series of Wolverine and Punisher, all high-grade copy. We got Spider-Man, issue number 1 variant cover, Art Adams cover. I mean, just had to grab that. All right, this one is another awesome find. Dark Claw Adventures, issue number 1. That's like a $15 to $20 book. It's a nice high-grade copy. Had to grab that when I saw it. Also, a couple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Archie Adventures series, issue 28, issue 30, and also issue number 50. So, pretty cool to find those. All right, keep going. We got Magnus Robot Fighter issue number 1. I ended up getting 2 copies of those. I believe this is like the first Valiant Universe comic book, so not too bad. It has a little bit of value on that. Also got Vigilante number 1, And then I found a couple copies of Hulk 2099, issue number 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of that. I don't normally see this book in dollar bins. Of course, you see all the other ones, Doom and Punisher and, you know, other series in the 2099s, but I never find the Hulk, so I grabbed a couple of those. I also found a stack of War Machine number 1. Couple of books here, nice little stack. This is the first solo series of War Machine. Pretty awesome, all high grade copies. Moving on to some Ghost Rider books. I love this cover. I grabbed 1 copy of it, issue number 13. But I also found a nice fat stack of issue 15, that classic glow in the dark cover. Really cool, one of my favorite covers. I mean, for $1 a piece, I just grabbed a bunch. They also had 2 copies of the second printing with the gold background. Very, very cool. All right, how about this book here, Fantastic Four 348, the first cover appearance of the new Fantastic Four. They actually had 2 copies, so I grabbed them. Also, some Captain America books. Classic cover here, 50th anniversary issue for Captain 383. I found 2 of them, so that was pretty cool. This is another Captain America book, and this was a great find. Captain America 333 in a newsstand, and this is the first appearance of John Walker as the 4th Captain America, formerly the Super Patriot. And man, it's not the highest condition. It has some color rub on there, but honestly, for less than $1, that is an epic find. This book has some nice value. Classic Jim Lee Wolverine, issue 24. Really nice there. I got a nice little stack of the second appearance of Deadpool. For less than $1, I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 copies of that. And how about this next book is Uncanny X-Men 248, first Jim Lee on X-Men, and I got a nice little stack of those as well. Can't go wrong with that. Pretty cool. Moving on to some more X-Men. We have this little minor key here, 179, and 2 copies of 283, the first full appearance of Bishop. Pretty good so far. Lots of keys, lots of value for less than $1 a piece. Can't go wrong with going through unpicked dollar bins. So exciting. There's so much more to show you. Let's keep going. So you can't have some dollar bin finds without a little classic Jim Lee X-Men. I got a couple issues here of issue number 2. And then I found a huge stack, and I grabbed just a handful of them, of X-Men number 1. Looks like I got 3 copies of this cover here with Cyclops and Wolverine and Iceman. We also have 2 copies of the Storm and Beast cover. And we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of the Magneto cover. And it looks like I took a handful of these. There was so much more left in the dollar bins, too. I wasn't taking everything. I was leaving stuff for other people as well. But I got a fat stack of the collector series of the with the gatefold cover. So really cool. Whole bunch of X-Men number 1s. This is a cool key here. This is the first published cover art by Jim Lee in Marvel Comics. His first cover art in Marvel. Awesome Wolverine cover. That's Alpha Flight 53. I also found a Battlestar Galactica issue number 1 in the dollar bin for less than $1. That is such a cool find. All right, how about another classic book here, Gambit number 1. And there was a bunch of these. I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4 Gambit number 1s. Love this book, and they're all near mint copies. Almost everything that I picked up today is high grade. No spine ticks on this black cover. Pretty incredible. All right, let's move into a little Spidey. How about Spider-Man Adventures number 1? Cool foil cover. And there was a million of them, and I ended up getting, 6 copies here? Not too bad at all. Really cool book. There was a whole bunch of these as well. Amazing Spider-Man 375. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 copies of Spider-Man 375. Love this cover for less than $1. That was incredible. And there was more left in the dollar bin. I didn't grab them all. I also picked up 4 copies of Deadpool Circle Chase issue number 3. Not too bad at all. And also Deadpool issue number 2 from, I believe, volume 3, I think it was. All right, this next book is actually really cool. This is the first interior artwork by J. Scott Campbell. Also, the first artwork ever in comics by Brett Booth. This is Homage Studios' swimsuit special, issue number 1 from Image Comics. I mean, I saw the artwork and I knew it had to have a little bit of value, and it definitely does. Really cool, super early J. Scott Campbell artwork. I found 4 copies of that. I thought that was so cool. This one I just got for myself because I'm a big X-Files fan. Special edition, issue number 2. Not too bad at all. We got Maximum Carnage, Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 2. 2 copies of that. Nice near mint copies. This one here, nothing crazy, but a cool book in a poly bag with the trading card sealed. Web of Spider-Man, annual number 9. And then I ended up getting a couple Moon Knight books. I got issue number 24 from the Mark Spector run. Issue number 23. I grabbed 2 of them by accident. And also issue number 9. Not too bad at all. All right, moving on to the last stack of books. Midnight Suns Darkhold number 1. Sealed in the poly bag with the poster. Pretty cool. Also picked up 2 copies of Dark Horse Comics issue number 1 with that awesome Predator cover. Got some cool like cartoon stuff as well. We got Five-O Goes West issue number 1, and there was a bunch of those, so I grabbed 3 copies of that. We got some Beavis and Butthead. This one is really cool. This is Beavis and Butthead issue number 10, and inside this book, Beavis and Butthead are actually reading a comic in this comic, and it's a full page of a battle between Silver Sable and Black Cat. And that's the first battle in comic books, and it's in a Beavis and Butthead book. This is like a $10 book all day long. Really cool, and the artwork inside is awesome. All right, also Beavis and Butthead, last book of that run. Of course, I had to grab issue number 1, but there were a million of them. So I ended up grabbing 10 copies of Beavis and Butthead number 1. That is so cool. Also, 2 copies of Hook number 1. Great cartoon stuff. And keeping the theme here with like animated and movies, I got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, or Excellent Comic Book, issue number 1. And I ended up getting 5 copies of that as well. Very cool. So that is everything that I picked up at today's sale at my local comic book shop. As you see, I got a lot of duplicates because there were just multiples and multiples of these great key comics just stuffed in these dollar bins. And I couldn't pass them up. There was some great books. As you saw, we got a handful of books that have, you know, $10, $20, even $50 in value. And we paid 67 cents per book. I think we made out like bandits today. My local comic book shop is amazing. They always help out the comic book collecting community by doing these amazing sales. Those dollar bins were stock full of amazing books. I can't wait for the next sale. Like I said, he's doing these in phases. So there's hundreds of long boxes still left that are un-cherry picked. No one's gone through them. Who knows what's in there? I can't wait to dive through all the dollar bins in the next sale. I believe maybe 2 weeks from now. So stay tuned for that video as well. But that's everything I got today. I hope you enjoyed checking out this dollar bin haul. I think this was one of the most epic dollar bin hauls I've had probably ever. So thanks for watching today's video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.